are back. We are finally back after this fall season. We took a little break because, 4 weddings a week and filming is really hard.
Yes, and it was difficult to manage all life buckets. So we are back though, we are good, but we have learned some lessons and fall season kicked our ass.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm Julia.
And I'm Amy, and this is Women, Worth, and Weddings.
Yeah. So today we're going to go over some cozier vibes. It's cold outside. It's December now. So our vibe today is going over some trends that we love for the cold weather and some venues that we love when it's cold and they're so comfy and cozy.
Yeah. But let's talk about our beverage of choice, our signature cocktail.
Okay. So we went back and forth. Like, should we just start the video with like a shot because fall season was crazy? And we're not going to do that. Old fashioned is basically the next thing because it is so strong. It's any wedding venue that doesn't allow shots. The groom's signature drink is always an old fashioned because it's just straight whiskey.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Yum yum.
So yummy.
But let's talk about this fall season. Like what are your takeaways from doing 4 weddings a week? Sometimes 5. Did we do 4 in a day one time?
Yeah, our team. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think when you start off in the industry, you're saying yes to everything and you're like booking, trying to then you end up overbooking yourself, but you're building a portfolio. And we're finally to the point where we don't need to overbook ourselves. And so moving forward, we are going to find more balance for ourselves and our team. I think definitely as we're booking up our now 2024's books closed besides maybe September. We have some dates.
Yeah.
But we're just more focusing on not overdoing it now because in order for me personally for design to give my couples the best of myself, I have to have enough time and energy to put towards each wedding. And when I have, 3 different designs on one weekend, I pulled it off, but that
it's a lot on one. It's a lot on one little baby soul to do so many weddings because what couples don't realize is how many hours that it takes to plan their wedding.
Yeah, each wedding alone is 300 hours.
Yeah, easy peasy. Between the conversations, the planning, the meetings, then just behind the scenes work that we do. And so when you have 96, 120 weddings, there's no stopping. You're constantly working.
You can never turn off and just enjoy life. And even if you give yourself a day off, you still end up answering a text or an email and, your mind never fully shuts off. So definitely I think our goal, it's one of those things with this industry, you may make changes, but you're not going to see those changes until a year or 2 ahead of you.
Yeah.
So
because we like Julia said, we're fully booked for 2024 almost. And so with that, that's a lot of weddings, and we're not even on the other side of engagement season yet, which is in December. Typically, that's when people get engaged around December. So I know that we're going to book more weddings, but we are not actively booking 2024 right now. So
yeah, just finding balance. We were definitely unbalanced this fall season. It was definitely really crazy, but we pulled it off without a hitch. Everything went amazing. So many beautiful weddings that we can't wait to share on social media. I did a little reel of some moments from a lot of the weddings that we had. I tried to do a little collage of all of them. And I'm so excited to get the galleries from all these photographers and look at all these moments.
So let me ask you this. What was the worst moment? What was the one thing that you were I'm going to lose my whole damn mind if that ever happens again?
Man. I don't know, honestly. Because what comes to my head is an experience you had, but not me.
You can share my experience. You were probably thinking of the same thing. What was my?
I was just thinking of the one where the photographer left, which I think we talked about in a previous episode.
Well, and that wasn't. My thing is the setting expectations for your couples and making our couples and making sure that we are very selective in the people that we chose, because I think that it's been a trend across like all of the wedding industry, just talking to other vendors. I feel like the wedding vendors that we know, like, and love, and even ones we just met this season kicked their butt.
Yeah, everyone's really kind of burnt out after this season because they've dealt with a lot of like really mean people.
Yeah.
And that's just so unfortunate that on a mass group of people, everyone we've been talking to different people, having different couples, everyone's like, we've dealt with some really rough people.
Really mean people. I mean, not just like, I mean, we've dealt with some, couples that have been rough, but really it's the guests.
Yeah. Yeah, I think definitely wedding venues have kind of like, they're tired.
Yeah, we're all very, very tired. So we're excited about just having a little bit of a break for the Christmas season. But during this time, we love comfy, cozy, different trends and different venues. So let's share our favorite venues for fall, Christmas, winter.
Yes. So I think number one is Douglas Ellington in Asheville. If you haven't checked them out, it's just like this little hidden gem in Asheville. It is so cozy. We did a styled shoot there this past spring, so we do have photos of that on our social media. It's just like the most comfy, cozy place.
Yeah,
and they're decorated for Christmas right now on their social media. You can see like their Christmas tree and everything up, and it just looks heavenly.
It does, and they have this little cottage that you can stay in, and I was privileged enough to get to stay the night at that cottage. And it wasn't scary. I thought it was gonna be scary, because you know how I feel about like everything
it's an older
being
house, yeah, and
haunted.
You're out in the mountains, like up on a.
You know you're gonna have an adventure when the venue manager hands you a bear whistle, and it's like, here you go, this is for your stay. But I didn't get to see a bear. I never get to see bears.
I know, but you're gonna end up manifesting a bear experience. It's not gonna be pleasant if you keep putting it out in the world so
I don't want to see a bear like on a hike.
I want to be in a car.
I want to be in a car, and I want to like pass it on the side of the road.
I see videos of that all the time.
I know.
Go up in the mountains more.
I just don't understand. Like, everybody around me has witnessed bears except for me.
At that styled shoot in Douglas Ellington.
Yeah.
Tons of people going up the road up to the venue saw a bear, and I didn't see it. My car didn't see it. Your car didn't see it, but like other people, like the hair and makeup team, and some people saw a bear.
Yes, seriously.
But anyways, so comfy, so cozy. Go check them out. Like, absolutely, like, amazing people, amazing home. It's just very the energy there is very good.
Yeah, very good place. And then another one is Big R Orchard, and that is in.
It's up in the mountains as well in Wilkes County, I believe.
Yeah, Morven Falls.
Yeah, and it's on a orchard, Big R Orchard. It's apple orchard. So awesome during the fall. Like, the trees are beautiful. They have water there. Their pictures are amazing.
Yes.
It's got a really great bridal suite. Just a beautiful spot, like, an orchard during fall, like.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Going during that, like, apple picking season is really good. The wedding that we had, when we did a wedding there, they incorporated apples in their decor, which was, I really liked that. It was very cute.
Yeah. And then also, kind of local to Charlotte, about an hour away from Charlotte, I just did a wedding at Catawba Falls, and they had their big fireplace inside lit during the whole wedding. It was like lit, and it was just like such a comfy, cozy wedding, and I'll share photos of that as well. It was very, very sweet wedding. It was just like so cozy. It's like this big, massive fireplace. I was just like crackling. It's a real wood fireplace.
Oh, I love that.
So during the whole entire wedding, it was like cold outside, and it was just like very cozy.
And they're on water as well, and they have several different like
ceremony locations.
which is
venue.
Yeah, I like that. I like a venue that has some choice that you can
different options.
Yeah,
for sure.
So let's talk about trends. That word is trendy itself, but let's talk about fall trends. Like, what is some of your favorite fall trends? I know what yours.
If we're talking about like trends that we see when it's cold outside that we love to incorporate, I love a coffee bar. It doesn't even have to be like a cold weather wedding. Some people do this just like any wedding in general.
Yeah.
But hot chocolate, cider, good coffee, like a bar like that with like little mugs, like actual glass mugs, or even just like the little to-go ones. But I just love having coffee at a wedding.
And we are not a huge fan of wedding favors, but I mean, I don't like them actually. But when you collect coffee mugs throughout the time of planning, and then you have like all these mugs that your guests can take home with you, they love that.
Yeah, they do. And it's so easy to do. Like, obviously, you know, you can rent the urns from a rental company, and sometimes they have really cute urns too. Like, you can do like a big, like, copper looking one or something like that. But rental companies always have urns. They always have little glass mugs. They're usually $1 per mug to rent, like a little classic white china coffee mug. So easy. You can get like bulk amount of coffee and just pour in the urn and keep it warm, or you can get coffee grounds and like your planner can make it. Like, I typically am the one that makes it. And then it's just super simple. Like,
yeah, and it's a crowd pleaser. Everybody loves it. And you can have like little toppings for your hot chocolate. You can do like a whole like bar situation where it's a whole moment. So I like that.
That just reminded me of recently. You said a venue got one less star on their review because a guest was like, "Love the venue. The venue was so gorgeous, but only didn't have coffee."
One star. Like, gave them a 1 star because of that, or was it 3 stars?
I think it was just like one less. It wasn't that over dramatic, but like obviously the venue having coffee, that's the couple, not the venue.
And that's something that, I mean, this is something that I think just the general population that's not in the wedding industry needs to know. Like, just because you're at a wedding doesn't mean, and really it falls on the venue and the planner, right? It's usually the venue or the planner's fault. So we don't cook the food. We don't DJ the music.
We don't serve drinks.
We don't. We're not
do a little
bartenders.
mixer.
But we will get blamed if anything goes awry. It's ridiculous.
Their wedding was so beautiful, but I didn't have enough salmon. And there was mosquitoes.
Yeah,
so. 1 star.
That's one thing. I mean, I wish, honestly, what would be so amazing, and we should create this app where we were talking about this.
We were talking about this.
Where every person has a score. And so
like, you just get to rate random people.
Yeah.
And everyone like has like this 5-star rating. Like, it just like shows up. But we were talking, it was very like movie-ish. Like, just how we were saying it. It was like you're walking by someone and then you just see them drop down to 3 stars. You're like, oh.
They were not being.
What did they do? It's like being able to see what everyone's rating is.
But I would love to be able to rate people in general at weddings, because I'm like, you get 1 star because you're not a nice person and you came in here like a dumpster fire. I hate you. 1 star. Anyways. Okay, so what else? What else do we love?
I like blankets as a favor. It does add up. It is kind of pricey if you want to do like quality blankets.
Yeah.
As a favor, you can get them in bulk on Amazon, but it's very much like the like you're on in a plane kind of material.
Yeah.
And they usually come in like 25 or 50s. You can get 100, but I mean, you know, to get quality blankets, it can be like $300 depending on your head count. Yeah.
That's good. I do like those, and people do use those definitely. I don't necessarily know that they take them home with them though. Do they? Do they feel like they're favors?
Yeah, I think so. Because if you're cold, you want to be like bundled up as you walk to your car too. You know.
Yeah. Okay. I like fire pits. I like it to be super cozy where people can stand around a fire pit, do s'mores, those type of things. I really like that. I feel like guests love that, but you have to have the right environment at the venue for that to like.
It needs to not be too far away.
Yeah.
I feel like if the fire pit's so far away from the reception space, guests don't tend to use it, or if they do, go over to the fire pit just to smoke.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I like Fields of Skycrest. They have a really awesome fire pit where like it's like a cutout of their name like all around the fire pit, and you can like the light shines through like the letters at night. So.
Yeah, and it's close to where the reception is, so you can have. I know that like DJs hate when they have areas where that's not in the reception area, right? Because it takes people away from like.
Especially if you have to announce, hey, the cigar bar is open outside.
And then people leave, you know, the area. But I mean, I like pockets of where people can like hang out.
Little niches, because we're not the people that are on the dance floor. So we're like, oh, look at that comfy, cozy corner over there.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit down and people watch.
Yeah.
That's us as a wedding guest.
Yeah. I like watching people. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Is there any other trends that you like?
I mean, you know what I don't like, and I recently saw a picture of it, and it made me realize that I didn't like it. You know how when, like, they have, and this is gonna make people mad, and I hope I don't offend anybody that has recently done it, but where they take the bride's face and they put the flowers like all around her face, like the bouquets.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Why?
It reminds me of like something that's like.
I saw it when they did it to the couple's dog recently, and that was really cute.
That's really cute. The dog is really cute. It seems like a very cute thing, but something about it, like around the face of the bride, it just feels like
suffocating.
I guess maybe it's just me because I'm like, get it off of her, but
yeah,
I don't like that trend.
That's a you thing.
It is a me thing. I hate it actually. It's not
Yeah.
my favorite thing. But I mean, I think I'm just kind of over it. I just need a minute. I don't want to see any trends. I don't want to see anything. I am a Grinch of weddings right now.
That's funny.
Bah humbug.
We had a wedding that had soup.
Oh yeah. When was that?
It was last January, I think. Last January sounds about right. Remember up in Hickory?
Yeah, I was just trying to think of.
We were at a country club.
Oh yeah, I did like that. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
So foods. What's your favorite food at wedding? Like what? We had a I love stations.
Mm-hmm. Stations, definitely. I love stations. I like trying shrimp and grits, which is big in Charleston. I like having taco bars. Love a taco bar. Love it.
Do not love a cheese fountain.
No, cheese fountains, they just get like really messy, and it tends to like want to cool down, and it gets really like thick and chunky, and then it gets clogged, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
And it's usually our responsibility somehow to fix it.
Yeah. I like chicken and waffles, which is usually appetizer.
Yeah. We had a wedding recently where they had stations, and they had like a burger station, a pizza station, and then they did have shrimp and grits.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like those burgers were the best burgers. Travis, you were with me. They were good, right? So good. That was good. I love that. I'm not a big fan of shrimp and grits because I feel like the people put gravy on it, and that I don't like gravy on my shrimp and grits.
Yeah, which is like apparently how you're supposed to make shrimp and grits in Charleston. you do gravy. Everywhere has gravy.
I don't like it.
It's because growing up, you would skip the gravy part. And so I went to Charleston. I was like, what is this gravy? And it's because you raised us on
cheese grits with shrimp in it. I do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah. And now they just put gravy on it, and it is just, and usually it has like sausage in it, like stuff. Ugh, I don't like it.
I have to be in the mood for it.
Prove me wrong.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. It's just gross. I mean, maybe I just haven't had a good shrimp and grits. I mean, come on.
I like Momo's. Momo has good shrimp and grits. But it has the gravy, but it's still like.
Remember that shrimp and grits where you had it, it was like just oil?
Oh, God, yeah. That was in Charlotte.
That was gross.
Well, you guys let us know if we've don't know of any like really cozy wedding venues. Like we love looking at new wedding venues and like seeing how comfy, cozy they are.
Or if you own a wedding venue and you want us to come out and highlight your venue, just drop it in the comments below and we will come by and see you.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, we are back every week now, so we are sticking with it this winter season. So
yep, it's going to be good. And next year is going to be a good year. I feel good about 2024.
I do too. Yeah, we'll talk next episode about what we're excited for 2024 and what we're manifesting. We love to do vision boards and all that stuff. So we're excited to dive into that. And next episode, I will not be drinking an old fashioned, and it will be something better.
Yes.
Sorry to all the old fashioned lovers. I get it. My husband loves whiskey. I get the appeal, but personally, I'm a vodka kind of girl.
Oh, you know what I just found recently that I am in love with? Gin. I love gin.
I know, you do. You're on a gin kick right now.
So good. I had a gin. It had some kind of like lemon simple syrup mix in it. Just like a smidge. It wasn't like a mixed drink. But then like a lemon wedge. Oh my God, it smells so strong.
I know.
And then they took rosemary and he like clapped it in his hands and went like this and then put it in there. It was like Christmas in a glass. I loved it.
And ever since then, you've been on gin.
Yep. Jen and I are on a journey together. I mean, it does make me very drunkish though. Like,
yeah, it's liquor.
real drunk actually. That's what I'm serving at our Christmas party. All right, guys. Well, we will see you next time. Please like and comment and follow. Anything that you want us to check out, anything that you want to share with us, or if you have a funny wedding story, just share it in the comments below, and we will see you next week.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.